guys already are kind of seeing how today's assembly works, we're going to have each grade level share a little bit. And one thing that is great about this last day assembly is we have some of our 5th grade leaders come up and talk about some of their memories at Mesa, which is an extra challenge for us because with our whole body listening, eyes and ears, hands and feet in the right places, at Mesa, we always say we want to be our even best listeners for our fellow Mustangs. And so now I want to invite those 5th graders who are going to share a memory of 1st grade to come on up. And you will be delighted, entertained, and you will enjoy their memories.
My first day of 1st grade by Nick Shahigan. My 1st grade memory was when I first walked into Mrs. Orr's classroom on the first day of school. This was my first year at Mesa, so I didn't know any of the teachers and I was a little scared about it. What would it be like? Would Mrs. Orr be scary? Would she be nice? I wouldn't know until I met her. I walked down the hallway to her door. I thought to myself that they must make hallways this big for new kids on purpose. The hallways were huge and drafty, so I got a little scared. But when I walked in her door, I saw the little colorful dangling stars twirling as they hang just outside her door. I saw the 3 big letters, O-R-R, as I went in. She came straight over to me and greeted me very warmly. Inside of myself, I got this pink, tingling feeling that it was going to be a great year together, and it was.
Let's have a 3rd grade memory from our 5th grade readers. 3rd grade memory, come on up.
One day in third grade, I was listening to a book my teacher was reading. In 3rd grade, we were about to make anything that had to do with yarn while our teacher was reading. I was making a scarf. Then when I finished it, I asked how much longer we would be reading. Mrs. J said that there would be half an hour more time, but I had run out of yarn. So I decided to start whacking my friend Tara with a scarf. I got in trouble, but I did it again. My teacher said to stop it or I'd have to go to my desk. We weren't allowed to hit people, but I thought it was fun. I did it again, and she sent me to my desk and took my scarf. So the lesson is, if you follow the rules, and you can keep your scarf. Sometimes I still see her wearing it today.
It was a sunny spring day. The sun was beaming down on our faces and the grass was bright green. It was Tuesday, so naturally we had music class. So we headed off like a herd of turtles. It was I had PE first, but my friends wanted me to dance with them for talent day because they had music first. I asked the teacher, and she said it was okay. My friends and I did our little dance. Then Bodie raised his hand, and he said he wanted to sing a song. And then he said, "Can I have someone sing with me?" And then, in my nature, said, "I'll do it." And then with my anonymous encouragement, Aiden and Luke got up there with me without even a thought. I think they wanted to be as cool as me. So, anyway, Bodie wanted to sing a song that was in the 2012 Spring Sing. We started to sing, and I realized I was the only one singing, and I felt lonely. Then again, in my nature, I started laughing so hard I was crying. I was on the floor, and then Miss Charles said, "You know you guys have to sing if you want to sing, right?" And there was a brief silence, and everyone started laughing again. Through a mix between laughter and tears, I composed myself. We didn't get to sing. So to this day, I've owed Bodie a song, so I will be singing Ho Hey while playing the ukulele, and I need you people to do the hoes and the hays. Can you help me out? Yeah! Okay, so here it goes, and I would like to invite Ainsley, Cindy, and Lindsay, come on up here and do the hoes and the hays to lead you guys, okay? So, here it goes.
around with my friends and we were flipping our shoes around. Well, I flipped mine, and to mine, it landed right on the Mesa roof. Later on that day, it was time to go home. My teacher was not happy when she met my mom. She told my mom everything that had happened that day, including my shoe on the roof. My mom was pretty upset when she heard about this problem. Later on, when we got home, she gave me a long lecture about messing around at school and that messing around at school is not okay and that I shouldn't do it. She called my friend Jackson because I had lied to her that Jackson had forced me to flick my shoe on the roof. That didn't go down well because she had found out that I had lied. The next day, I apologized to my teacher and it was all fine.
Okay, we are ready for a memory of second grade.
Okay, when I was in second grade, I was eating breakfast while my dad was cleaning the dishes. Then, my dad saw something come out of the sink. It was a mouse. He grabbed 2 clear cups, and when the mouse jumped out of the sink, my dad caught the mouse. Then, my dad showed me the mouse. I said, I will name him Bill. I got ready for school and I decided that I'd bring Bill along for the day. We were driving in the car to school while Bill was sitting politely. When I got to school, everyone wanted to see Bill, but not the girls. After everyone saw him, I went to Miss Peckin's classroom because she was my teacher. I walked in the classroom and showed Miss Peckin's Bill. Miss Peckin said, "What is that, Ashton?" I replied, "Bill the mouse." And what is it doing in the classroom, she asked. "I wanted to show you Bill," I said. "And can he go outside?" she said. "Sure." And I left the classroom with a smile on my face. I think Bill loved Mesa so much he came back with his friends and family members to the 4th and 5th grade classroom.
Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. Mr. Andy and I will be looking for Bill all summer. Our next reader is going to think way back, all the way back to 5th grade and tell us the memory of 5th grade.
It's the second day of outdoor activity. All around me, people are on tie ropes with only a wire to hold on to and ropes tied to their waists. I am in a tree with a rope at the top and 2 other wires on either side of the grass, plus rungs on the tree to get to the top. I start climbing and higher and higher with every breath. My team cheers me on from the bottom, but it feels like they are miles away. I reach the top of the tree with a flourish of triumph, but then I turn my head to the rope I must now cross. It seems to stretch out and reach the length of 15 football fields. I clear my throat from terror, but I must do this, no matter how strong the urge is to scream. I can't do this at the top of my lungs and cowardly have my team pull me down at once. I shakily get to my feet and take a tentative step onto the highway. It wobbles, and the urge to run in fear almost takes over my body and fills my mind with blinding safety and fear. But then there is my team, the main force of lifting my confidence from the background. Then I am able to stand in fear and softly place one foot in front of the other, making sure to be careful. Soon I get the hang of it and that's where I made my nearly fatal mistakes. On the first seemingly normal step, the rope wobbled, then jerked, then began swaying back and forth. I was overcome in a wave of fear as time slowed down and I was swayed in the jerky rhythm of the rope. My heart drums in my ears as I see my life flash by. But the life-saving encouragement of my team, I slowly stand up and continue on my way to the end of this never-ending tightrope course. By the time I got there, I was so happy I couldn't even speak. Only smiling. Probably then, only thing that made me finish my course. Because without their encouragement, I might never have been able to get up and keep going emotionally as well as physically.
Okay, a few memories. We started the year with outdoor ed, with kids on high wires over our heads, then moved right on to biography tea with Albert Einstein and Gandhi.
The musical kept you all on your toes. Remember the way a misfit duck grows. Typing pal, science labs, poetry reads, and of course, human growth and your personal needs.
God also messes with flooded stream tables to two-column charts. You know you're able. Remember Lawn Boy, who worked hard for his money? In life, look for things both heartfelt and funny.